Okay, starting on another Grant. It's Grant XL, and looks like it works pretty good. Tried it out there just a minute ago. Audio test audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio, and seems to be working just fine. Audio, hello audio. I'm on the 50, no, I'm on the 100 watt scale on the bird, and I'm on RMS, not peak. Audio, hello. It's faceplate looks a little bad, but not in too bad a shape. I'm gonna cover it up with a black decal anyway. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, got the covers off of it. Damn, I had one on eBay just before this one, and you guys have already bought it. Wasn't on there but a day and a half. But here's another one I'm working on right now. Got the covers off of it and checking out the inside of it. Looks really nice. There has not been any fingers in it other than to turn up the ALC. Now, whoever on the radio had put a quick kit in it, they opened the clarifier, and what they had done is do the pin 10 mod, pin 10 to ground, so they get the high channels 27605 to 28085, but that's all they did. They didn't cut the run, you know, for pin 11. Pin 11 hasn't been touched. The bottom of the board looks really good. Okay, I'm going to do my stuff and try to hurry up and get this one on eBay for you guys. Alright, thanks a lot. Okay, another update. I got the adapters installed, and of course I got the hot glue around them. You guys know I like to do that to help support them, so when you're plugging and unplugging the cables it doesn't break them. And I got the display mounted. There's the new blue display, and I got the blue and red LED installed in place of the old one, and I've got hot glue around supporting the display connectors, and lots of hot glue around the display to help support it. You guys know that I like to do that too now, in case it's in a vehicle that gets bounced around a lot, like a pickup truck or a Jeep. A lot of you guys use these radios out on four-wheel trails, you've been telling me. Boy, ain't that pretty. Anyway, I got the Schottky diodes in place. That's those two little blue ones down there for D21, D22. Also got them in place here in the noise blanker circuit. There's D1, D2. And I've got the high gain first receive RF transistor replaced with a high gain transistor. Got the broadbanding done for the transmitter and the receiver. And I'm going to start putting together the LC6404 to go in this thing. Boy, this is a nice radio. Whoever gets this one's going to really like it. Let's see, what is the build date on this one? If I'm reading this right, this is a 94. I think it's 94 and then the 5th month. But I'm not sure about that. I would like for these to be set up the same way as the Cobras, or just add the month and the year on there. But I think it's that first number there is the year, so that would make it a 94, and the second number is the month. Be May of 94. Okay, and this was the 2,514th radio made that year so far. All right, it looks pretty good. I'll be doing the capacitors next. I'm going to take that 1,000 microfarad capacitor and upgrade it to a 4700, and it's a 25 volt, and so I'm going to replace the little 16 volt or 10 volt, whatever it is over here, 1,000 microfarad, with that 25 volt microfarad. And I've looked at the capacitors. None of them are swelled or don't appear to have gotten hot, because if you see the heat shrink pitting away from it, then it's gotten hot. Or if the top is swelled, then of course it's gotten too hot. But all the caps look good in this one. But anyway, we're going to upgrade that one, and I'm going to put the I've got 6 amp diodes that I'm putting across the power connector. I don't have it in there yet, but what those things do is that if you hook the radio up backwards, the diode will conduct and protect the radio and cause the fuse to blow in the power wire, unless of course you leave the fuse out. Alright, I'll show you all that when I get done with it. Alright. Okay, another update. Got the LC6404 installed, and I got the switches wired up. Of course, you know, the cabling, I haven't tidied that up yet. But got all the switches mounted and centered up, I hope. Now that I look at the first one, the band up and down switch, it looks like it's to the left a little bit, so I got to go back and move it. I need to find a better way to line these things up in these square holes. But that's where I'm at. There's the wiring on the back of the switches. And I left the original meter in there. It was just in too good a shape. I wasn't going to replace it. But what I did do was replace the bulb with a white LED, diffused LED. And I did the blue and red LED over here. Okay. Alright, more to come. Okay, got everything neatened up. This brown and white wire right here is for the speaker. That's why it's not tied down, but you can see everything else is all tied up. Looks pretty good, even if I do say so myself. Okay, we'll be back. I was about to put the covers on it, and I thought maybe you guys might want to see what the covers look like inside. They're in pretty good shape. Only got one hole in them where they mounted a switch, but other than that, they look pretty good. Now, I've already started putting the bottom one on. I've already got the screws in it, but I'll get another shot of them on the outside. And like I said, I'm getting ready to put it back together right now. Okay, here it is. It's all finished. That backlighting behind the switches there looks good, don't it? And I think, like I said before, that idea came from Tim over at Snake Radio Customs. It's a pretty neat idea. Now, I left the original covers on it because the original covers are in really good condition. Yeah, it's got a few little blemishes on it, but overall, they look really good. There's that hole I was telling you about there on the side where they had a switch mounted. They did have a mic bracket mounted inside of it, which I've taken that out and got rid of it. It was rusted. Okay, and there's a few little blemishes on top of the bezel. Some little scratches. You know, you just can't find any of these things that are in perfect condition anymore. And right there is one spot where the chrome was peeling off. The microphone is the original microphone, and it's in really good condition too. It works really well. Hello, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to go back in there and adjust that meter. I forgot to turn it down. Turn the power up, forgot to adjust the meter. Alright. Speaking of power, let's get some readings over here. That's channel 38. I'm on the 50 watt scale, which is that center scale. On peak power. Audio, hello. You know what? It might help if I switch the bird in line with the radio. Audio, hello, 1 2 3. Audio. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. About 19 watts on sideband. That's channel 38. And let's see. Let's go up to. I am on a dummy load. I'm on a Cantenna. So we're up into 28,285. Alright, that looks better. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Hello. Yep, that's on 28 635, about 9 channels below the top end. Let me go back to the hello. That's the bottom channel. That's 26815 right there. And we are on we're on lower sideband there. It's 26815. Let me switch to AM. Okay, we're dead keying about 3 watts and swinging to about 12 or 13. That's on the very bottom channel. Alright, let me go to the top channel. Oop, too far. Alright, right there. Okay, that's on the top. 28,725 right there. And it's still running up about 12, 13 watts. And dead keying about 3.5. Okay. Let me move it to so I can start this. I need to show you how the switches work. Alright, that's the band up, band down switches. This one right here jumps 45 channels every time you click that. Okay. The bottom channel is -15. This next switch over here used to be the plus and minus 10 channel switch, and I've blacked that out. But in the up position, it gives you the frequency display, which if you put a 2 in front of it and a 5 after it, you get 26815. That's the frequency. Alright, same thing if you roll it over, 28725. That's the very highest channel right there. Very lowest channel, 26815. High channel is 28725, which encompasses the 10 meter phone band. Alright. That's 27,265. Put that switch in the down position, and it gives you a band and channel number. That's band C, channel 31 in that band. Each band has 45 channels on a full band, but on the top which is F. Doesn't go all the way up. Is it F or E? Must be E. Nope, F. F goes up to 42. Alright, and then when it rolls back over, we don't go down to band A, we start at band B, and that's B, well, 31 here. But it'll roll up to 45. See, then it goes to band C, channel 1. So it's B45. Let's see, let me find the bottom. Okay, B31 is negative 15, which is 26,815. That's where the radio starts. Okay? Where the radio ends is 28,725, which is channel 172, or band F, channel 42. Alright, got it back on the center position, which is the channel 1 reference position. Then we have the get and save switch. Now, I've already saved channel 168 in here, so if I push up for get, it goes back to channel 168. Last but certainly not least is the scan up and down switch. Okay, let me set the squelch, and I'm going to push the scan up switch in the up position. You'll see her start scanning. And it rolls back over and starts at the bottom once it gets all the way up to the top. Now, if it detects something and the squelch opens, you'll get a display like that. Alright, now it's stopped on channel 1. So you see C for CB, the little c, channel 1. C01. Okay, and then when the squelch closes, it goes back to scanning. It scans up or it scans down. Now, I've said before that I like for the numbers to run across the display. It reminds me of the old Bearcat and Regency scanners. Remember how the LEDs used to run across the front of them? That's why I set it up like that. I think that's kind of neat. And I left the original meter in it because it was in such good shape. And I put a white LED in there. Took the bulb out so that it wouldn't yellow. It's usually the heat from the bulb is what causes it to yellow. Okay. And let me turn the scan off. Let's get back down to, let's see. I want to go down to channel 38. Lower side band. That's a really popular channel there. Channel 38, lower side, is kind of the US call frequency. If you want to know whether or not Skip's rolling, get on channel 38, lower side, and listen. If Skip's rolling, there'll be people on there talking. Okay, and I've had a lot of you say, well, I'd like to see this on the radio, and I'd like to see that on the radio. If there's anything specific that you would like, you can pre-order the radio with those options, and I'll build it. I will custom build it to the way you want it. Okay? Now, of course, that's only on the stuff that we do. Some of the stuff we don't do. Like, I won't put noise toys in a sideband radio, alright? I'm sorry, but I just won't do it. And if you want to take the radio apart after you get it and put that crap in there, then be my guest, but I'm not going to do it for you. Echo boards, if you do a lot of talking on AM, I will install an echo board. I only install the TRB3X, but I can put that in there for you. And yes, we can hang an RFX 150 on the back of these. It works really well. And whoever gets this radio, I left the black covers on it because they were in such good shape. But if you want a set of chrome covers with a chrome bracket, just add $25 to the price, and I will install a set of chrome covers for you. Okay? There's the radio. Don't that look nice? That blue backlighting there behind the switches really stands out. That was an excellent idea, especially at night. Makes it easy to find the switches. Okay? And I did hook up the harness for the frequency counter for an FC 390 or 347. Like it's not going to work down here because the signal is too strong. But if I move up in frequency to where the pickup point is a little bit weaker, like I'm 27,835, then my old counter will work. But it's wired for a new counter, okay, one of the new ones that need a lot more signal than what these older ones do. But if you've got an older counter, and by older counter I mean one of the ones with the old green displays, I can set it up for that counter too. But right now it's wired for a brand new FC 347 or 390. Okay, and this one's set up for 10 meters for all you aspiring hams out there. Now, if you do not have a ham license, do not transmit on 10 meters. Okay, it's okay to go up there and listen. Most of them hang out on the upper side. You can also hear a lot of code up there, anywhere above channel 100, which is 28005. If you want to practice your code, just go into that area and listen, and you can copy. Of course, don't transmit. Again, do not transmit on 10 meters. Just listen. Using the radio responsibly is your responsibility. You're responsible for your actions with the radio. But hams have been modifying CB radios for decades to use on the ham bands. And I think I've just about told you everything. You know what all the switch functions are now. Those knobs came out great, didn't they? Good old Uniden chroming. The knobs, Uniden knobs, boy, I tell you, the chrome lasts really well on those. Alright, if you've got any questions, be sure to email me. And this radio will be on eBay very shortly. Our eBay ID is LCTS03. Again, that's LCTS03. Okay? Alright. Thanks, guys.